So you can skip C and D. We're going to go on to number 3. Labeling number line G is labeled from 0 to 6. Use number line G below to answer the questions. So we see that it starts at 6 on the left and goes to 0 on the right. So the orientation of our number line is a little bit backward, but our intervals are even. It just happens to go to the left instead of to the right. So here we have 0 and then 3 intervals and a whole number. That means that each interval is equal to 1/4 because that would be 4 sections between 0 and 1. Okay? So plot point A at 3/4. So no whole number. So we know it's less than 1. And then we go 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. So there's my letter A right there. Since it's a point, we can do a little circle. All right. Part B, label a point that lies at 4/2 as B. So we need to find 4 wholes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1/2. So 1/4, 2/4. 2/4, if we reduce it, is the same as 1/2. So we'll put it right between the 5 and the 4. Part C, label a point C whose distance from 0 is 5 more than that of A. Okay, so we have to start at where A is, and then we need 5 more. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4 sections, that's 1 hole. 1, 2, 3, 4 sections, that's 2 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 5. So here is our point C to be 5 more than point A. We are going to be at 5 and 1, 2, 3 out of 4. So 5 3/4. Plot point D, whose distance from 0 is 1 1/4 less than that of B. Okay, so I have to start at B this time. Now I have to go less, so we're going to go to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, that gives me 1 hole. 1 more section is 1/4. So here's where our point D is. Now my whole number is 3. It's 1 interval to the left, so it's 1/4 more. So 3 1/4. Part E, the distance of E from 0 is 1 3/4 more than that of D. Plot point E. So we have to start at D, and we have to go 1 3/4 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, that gives me the 1 hole. And I have to go 3/4 more. So 3 more intervals. 1, 2, 3. Puts me right at 5. And it doesn't ask for the coordinate. Part F, what is the coordinate of the point that lies halfway between A and D? Label this point F. So A and D are here. I have to find the midpoint. So if I go 1 from this side, 1 from this side, I haven't met in the middle yet. So try 2 and 2, that's not enough. 3 and 3, that's not enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. So you have to go 5 between each. That puts us right here at the whole number 2. So F is halfway, or the midpoint between A and D, which puts us right at 2. Okay, and then the last section. Miss Fan asked her 5th grade class to create a number line. Lennox created the number line below. Parks said Lennox's number line is wrong because the number should always increase from left to right. So is Parks correct? Numbers always have to go from left to right. So it should be 0 to 12. Or is Lennox right in making the number line go 0 to 12 this way? Give you a second to think about it. So remember, orientation doesn't matter. So Lennox is correct. The orientation of the line doesn't matter as long as the intervals are equal. Okay. Lennox is correct. The orientation of the line doesn't matter as long as the intervals are equal. So it can go right to left, left to right, diagonal, as you saw on the previous page. Last question in the notes. The pirate marked the palm tree on his treasure map and buried his treasure 30 feet away. Do you think he will be able to easily find his treasure when he returns? Why or why not? What might he do to make finding it easier? So that last question kind of tells us that, which way do we go 30 feet from the tree? Do we go this way, this way? So there's all these directions that we could go 30 feet to find the treasure. So it doesn't work. He's not going to be able to find his treasure because he did not make a scale telling which direction to walk. Okay? So no, he can't find it because he needs a scale and direction to find the treasure. Now, on your own, if you could look at page 7, try number 1, A, B, C, D. Try number 2, this first one here, and this second one here. So point T and point M. On the back, if you could try all of number 3. Okay, and then a bonus for number 4. And then I'll go over that next time.